Welcome, my friends of the interwebs. I wanted to give everybody wanted to give everybody a kind of a update on what's going on with Liberty's Vice, which is my upcoming magazine, and will be hopefully out on the 1st. Got my fingers crossed. But I just kind of wanted to bring you up to speed as to what's going on. It's been a little while since I've talked to you. So what I've been doing lately is laying out the magazine with the help, of course, of the amazing Nikki Seven. This is just a real kind of a brief outline of where we're at so far as the layout. I've been trying to teach myself Adobe InDesign and in Adobe Bridge. And so, it's hard to teach an old dog new tricks. Well, I'm 48 years old. If I was 25, I'd soak this stuff in like a sponge. But unfortunately, I am not. Not making excuses for myself because I think I'm doing okay. This, by the way, represents what I have so far as layout for the front cover. It's Nikki Seven holding a lever action. I believe it's a Winchester. I'll actually have to look up the specs on the gun because I need to get yet another photo of that gun and actually do kind of a little history about that gun inside the magazine. Anyway, so this is Nikki. She's holding the lever action rifle, and then this is actually another photo of Nikki, and she's got an AR-15 slung over her back, and she is holding the Gadsden flag from behind her. And there's going to be, of course, more added to the front cover. There'll be some other stuff here, and maybe even over here. So this is the front cover so far. Subject to change. By the way, these lines you see here, this is a grid. None of the grid's going to be printable, so you won't see that. But this is, by the way, this is issue 0 as it stands today. So this is the cover. So once you open up the magazine on the left-hand side, this is the large photo. So it's almost a whole page photo of Nikki. I'm thinking about bleeding it off the edge of the page. So basically it'll print from edge to edge. But I'm not entirely positive I'm going to do that yet. But this is the larger version of that little photo that you've seen on the cover. And then, of course, we have a Knife Hog advertisement. So basically, this is the cover. This is the inside of the cover. And then this is kind of what you would guess you would say the first page. Big thumbs up to Knife Hog. They've been very supportive of us. And I have nothing but love for them. They're just awesome. So then you've got what would be the next page. The next page actually a blank because this is probably going to be the table of contents page. I'll probably have a photo or two, smaller photo, kind of like what you see on the front page here, or excuse me, on the cover. So there'll be a smaller photo or two here, and then what you will find inside the body of the magazine. I absolutely love this photo of Jade Blade. Now, I know a lot of you have already seen this photo. I don't care. I took this photo. I'm very proud of it. She looks amazing in this photo. She is an amazing person to begin with. Jade Blade's going to be well represented in this magazine. There's another, she's actually done a couple of photo shoots with some other photographer friends of mine. And some of those photos, there'll probably be a photo set inside this magazine showcasing those photos. But I just love Jade to death. She's an amazing person. So I thought that this would be good. Now, having said that, I'm not thoroughly convinced that she's going to be placed here. Right now, this is where I have her. I might actually have her here and then start the table of contents here. Or I might actually do, instead of having her photo here, have this be Meet Jade Blade and then a couple of smaller photos of her, a bio of her, and then have this bigger picture of her here. And then have a spread on the subsequent pages of Jade. So anyway, then we got a whole bunch of blank pages because I haven't put the stuff in there. Now I've got Sid Vicious. No, Sin Osiris has an article that's going to be in this magazine. So does Cutlery Lover, Jeff Smith, and the Propaganda Buster has an article that's going to be in this magazine. Guys, it's not too late, or I should say guys and gals, it's not too late to get something submitted to me. I'm just laying this out now. There's a learning curve here. I'm really going to try to bust my ass to get this out. Because here's the thing. I want to get this out by the 1st because I want issue 1 to actually come out in July. Because this magazine's called Liberty's Vice, and, you know, I think just July being, you know, July 4th, the celebration of our country, I just think that it would be awesome to have issue 1 come out at the 1st of July. So I'm really busting my ass, guys. So anyway... also this photo here. Now, you've seen this photo of Sin. Some of you have seen it before. I took this photo of Sin Osiris. I love this photo of her. It's amazing. It's an amazing photo. She's a beautiful woman. And so I definitely want this photo in the magazine. Now, this is issue 0. So, you know, typically for a magazine, you don't want photos that have been seen before. But issue 0 is there's a whole purpose to issue 0. Now, you'll be able to buy issue 0. Once issue 0 comes out, you'll actually be able to go to, and I'm pretty sure we're going to do this through MagCloud, you'll actually be able to order either the digital copy or the hardcover. But issue 0 is more of a prototype of things to come. So in future magazines, there will probably be photos that are absolutely 100% exclusive to that issue. Never have been seen before. But I just love this. I think Sin Osiris is one of the most beautiful women going. I love that photo of her, and I wanted to use it. And there's actually another one I want to use too. Alien Gear Holsters is going to have a whole page ad in here. And I think Shooting Target 7. I've got to talk to those guys Monday, and also I've got to talk to Rusty's Rags. Latham, if you're watching this video, expect a phone call from me. In fact, I might call you here in a minute. So anyway, I should have locked the focus in because it's probably going in and out of focus. Yes, it is. Well, the audio is not going in and out of focus. It is what it is. And the back page, by the way, will be Knife Hog. And there are reasons why Knife Hog has the entire back page of the magazine, which we will not get into. But they really are amazing supporters of me and what I'm trying to accomplish, as well as the girls. They're just huge supporters. So anyway, this is where I'm at. I've still got content that I need to put into these pages. Issue 0, as it stands, will probably be about 40 pages. If you look at like magazines like Maxim's at about 100 pages, but you know, easily 2/3 of Maxim seems to be advertisements. Now, you have to have a certain amount of advertising, but I mean, I think the issue 0 is going to be worth it. It may grow a little bit. It all kind of depends. Like I said, some other people might be submitting some things. I know there's going to be some other photo spreads that I want to do. So, you know. Anyway, it is a learning experience, to say the least. It's harder than what I anticipated, although it's been a lot of fun. I wish I had the money to pay people to be able to do certain things for me, but I just don't have that right now. And I would love to be able to work with somebody who has experience with this version of the MagCloud, the Adobe MagCloud with these programs that I'm using. So, but I don't. You know, InDesign is a pretty intuitive program, thank God. But it is what it is. Anyway, I wanted to give you guys an update. I'm not going to take this video into the Neverlands of forever and ever and ever. But this is what I have so far. And so hopefully within the next few days, I can have a lot. I wish I had an article in here that you guys could see how that's laid out. But I'm still learning. Like, for example, the articles, I want to have the smaller photos and then have the articles wrap around those. I've seen it done. I've never done it. That's going to be, I'm hoping to be able to master that this weekend. But, yeah, this is it. It's Liberty's Vice, issue 0. I'm pretty excited about it. And as is everybody else that's involved with this. So that's all I got for you guys. Keep your fingers crossed for me that I can get this thing out on the 1st. But if I can't, I will tell you this. I will do my best. This is literally my first time at the rodeo. I also remember too, guys, not only am I doing this magazine, but I'm also responsible for producing several other YouTube channels. So plus websites and Facebooks and all this stuff. So my ass is kicked, to say the least. My ass is kicked. I hope there comes a day where I actually have people that I can hire on and to help out with some of this stuff. Because yeah, it's I have no life right now. This is my life. It's Saturday night, and this is what I'm going to be doing all Saturday night. This is what I did all Friday night, and this is what I'm going to be doing all Sunday night and every night until I get this magazine out. I'm not complaining, guys. Listen, this has been a really interesting ride for me. I think it's necessary for all of us to continue to evolve and move forward and try new things. And listen, I may fall flat on my face with this venture. I absolutely may. I may fall flat on my face. But you know what? It won't be because of lack of trying. So, having said that, for those of you who are still listening, thanks for the support. I love you guys. And yeah, I guess that's it. See ya!